Data centers are the heart of our information economy. They're the pulse that keeps information moving, and to fuel their constant beat, a seamless flow of energy is needed. Nuclear energy offers a sustainable solution to enable data center growth for the digital age. Data centers play an essential role in the modern world, and they use electricity to do it. In fact, the Department of Energy names data centers as the most energy-intensive type of building, requiring 10 to 50 times the energy of a typical office building, and accounts for 2% of all U.S. electricity use. Data center growth is expected to be significant. Over the next 10 years, the energy demand for data centers will be greater than that for electric vehicles. As data demand grows, we'll need more data centers to move and store information. After all, more data in the cloud requires more data centers on the ground. However, data centers have to overcome key challenges to realize that growth, namely land and energy. The volume of data continues to expand year over year as more information and smart devices connect to the internet, and more data is used per application. Plus, new tools such as machine learning and AI are especially data and energy intensive, requiring more servers, more data centers, and more energy. Today, nearly all data centers get their energy from the electric grid directly, so why couldn't they continue to do so in the future? The electric grid grows slowly. Most projections show the grid growing at less than 5% annually between now and 2050, consistent with recent annual growth, even as the energy sources on the grid change significantly to reach net zero. The future will have a larger grid that's greener than ever, but even this may not be enough to ensure data centers have access to clean, firm, carbon-free energy, because data centers are expected to grow at nearly 11% annually. As companies race to reach net zero themselves, the demand for clean, carbon-free energy is going to become increasingly competitive. The pressure is on to make data centers sustainable due to their large energy consumption. Data centers can't have their growth hampered by competition for energy. So, in the need of a solution, many data center owners are signing power purchase agreements directly with energy suppliers. Some data center owners are even looking to take ownership stakes in the development of energy projects to ensure that they have access to clean, reliable energy, because just being clean isn't enough. The cost of downtime for data centers is significant, so having reliable, firm energy that is available 24/7 is paramount. Companies have demonstrated they're willing to pay a premium to ensure the lights stay on and servers stay cool. Fortunately, we have nuclear energy, which is outstandingly reliable, resilient, and completely carbon-free. Next-gen nuclear is particularly appealing for data centers. They can be co-located on site, making data centers independent from the power grid, weather outages, and vulnerabilities in long transmission lines or changes in power generation. Nuclear offers unrivaled energy output. In addition to being the densest energy source in existence, nuclear has efficiency that is second to none. We measure this by capacity factor, a measure of how much electricity you actually get from your assets. Nuclear sits at 93%, nearly triple the capacity factor of the next best clean energy source. This means a data center powered by renewables and batteries would need to greatly overbuild their energy projects at a steep expense to match what nuclear offers. This overbuild is the most expensive solution according to numerous studies. Today, the backup for data centers often rely on natural gas and diesel, countering efforts towards clean energy usage. By partnering with a nuclear asset, data centers could remove this fossil backup and bring power directly to data center locations. Furthermore, with nuclear you can source all of your electric needs with far less real estate, because nuclear has the smallest footprint of any energy source, orders of magnitude lower than any clean competitor. This is extremely important when considering the projected growth of data centers, as it would require a lot of land. Additionally, new, smaller nuclear designs are even easier to deploy. Just like data centers, they're designed with modularization and construction in mind, requiring lower capital investments and provisions for incremental power add-ons that can be added together in tandem with additional servers as data needs grow. Data centers have unique challenges that must continue to be met as they expand deployment. Fortunately, next-gen nuclear is prepared to solve these needs and can be deployed at scale. Nuclear energy generates reliable, carbon-free energy on demand, has low land use requirements and at a lower cost than comparable generation alternatives. Now is the best time to look into nuclear.